My life was basically a pit of sin. It affected my life. It affected my family.
When I was 8 years old, I found my father's pornography, and that began about an over 40-year bondage for me.
The alcohol was really our God.
I gambled all the time. I couldn't stop gambling.
However, I crossed the line into sin when I started taking the painkillers more for the pleasure and the euphoria that I got from them.
My weight began to climb, and I remember times when I just thought, but I want this, and I just ate it.
Hundreds of times I would try to take the sin out, that I would just stop looking at pornography. I would just stop lusting. I would just stop gratifying the flesh. But I would be left with this great big gaping hole.
I lived a double life. Was involved having men, young men, boys, older men on the side.
I know one thing is for sure. A person will not stop gambling or drinking or drugging or any vice until they really hit the bottom, until they really are desperate to want to get help.
I hit rock bottom on May 16th, 2004. And at that time, I just broke down. God finally got me where He needed me to be.
I just cried out to God. I said, "Hey, this has got to stop. It's got to stop tonight. You've got to help me. You've got to do something because I can't. And when I opened my eyes, sitting right there beside the computer was a full-page ad for Setting Captives Free.
And so I was really getting desperate when somebody mentioned Setting Captives Free.
Just think by the grace of God that I found this website.
And really, when I went to Setting Captives Free and I clicked on that first lesson, I knew. I didn't know why, but I knew something miraculous was going to happen.
No one is in such bad shape that God cannot radically change them.
The power of sin can only be broken as guilt is removed.
We began to see where we were really sinners, where we really needed to change in our lives. And God did that. He saved my soul, and He saved Tila's soul.
No one was as shocked as I was when the weight just began to drop off. Having that cloud removed that was between me and Him always over that food issue has really enriched my walk with the Lord.
It's only in Jesus that we have freedom, because only Jesus deals with the guilt.
There is hope. You have to let go of what you believe in. You have to be willing to try to accept a new mindset, a new paradigm, fancy word, that yes, God can change you.
I have newfound faith, a newfound hope, that this is all the things that I've gained through the Spirit of Christ.
I just praise God that He has gotten a hold of both of us. And like I said, He always knew where we were. We just had to open our hearts to Him.
I'm very much a work in progress. I still fail, but thank God He doesn't give up.
Me trusting the Lord is a far better place than me trusting myself.
Jesus Christ is someone who has never, ever failed me. I've walked away from Him, but He's never walked away from me.
The Lord will raise him up, and he'll be forgiven. That's the promised result.
I am 47 years old. I spent half of my life trapped in the addiction of drugs and alcohol. And I was somebody who felt there was absolutely no way out and nowhere to turn. And when I was at the very bottom, when I hit rock bottom, that's when God picked me up and gave me a brand new hope. And if God can take somebody like me and radically transform my life, He can do that with anybody.